Thanks, Gul. Thanks so very, very, very much. Thank you.
And I have a question now I'm going to throw, not at Gul, but at Anil. Anil, you were looking, and I can always see or feel the goosebumps every time you go back to an AV that takes us back to 2004. We've seen some photographs there. What is your earliest memory of the Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon and the journey? I mean, if it can possibly be summed up in a couple of minutes, give it a try.
Well, I don't know about a couple of minutes. It might need a couple of days because as Gul said, there were so many memories in the first time and they were blurred. But apart from you can do what you can do with running, you also look beautiful with running. So that's a fact. But having said that, I think what really sort of touches me and what really grabs me is an evening like today. I mean, just look at these wonderful people collected here who actually are the real heroes of the Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon. So I think rather than go as to the old times and what it was and how it was, because that's too long a story which I can't sum up in a couple of minutes, I think today is about everyone out here and all the efforts that they have sort of put together and the kind of monies that they raise for the needy, and it sort of benefits society and many people at large. So today is about them, and thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Anil. Thank you, Anil, and thank you, Gul. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. You know, since its inception in 2004, the Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon has brought a level playing field for everyone and anyone, right? So whether you're a celebrity, a corporate head honcho, a street vendor, a housewife, a student, the road becomes the best leveler.
Well, it certainly has been, you know, one of the founding pillars of the Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon. And today, we are very proud to say it is the single largest fundraising platform in this vast country of India. And I think that itself speaks volumes. And like the event, the generosity and reach of the funds raised each edition seems to soar exponentially. Very often we keep talking about numbers, you know, the number of kilometers people run and the number of people who gather, 42,000 we said at the last marathon. Those are still numbers we can deal with if you haven't taken mathematics and integral calculus at the highest level. But once you start getting into the numbers that talk about fundraising, those are really mind-boggling. You start talking about numbers and you start being not able to pronounce normal words. So it's
But you're not allowed to say the number.
I know,
right?
I'm not
Because
allowed to say the number. I was just
correcting. You are
correcting.
not allowed to say the number because saying the number is not your prerogative. It is the prerogative of United Way Mumbai, who are the Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon's philanthropy partners. The team of United Way of Mumbai works tirelessly for 10 months in a year to help bridge the gap between corporate and individual donors and the participating NGOs and vice versa. So it's time for us to begin this evening's celebration by calling on stage a very, very special lady. She is the CEO of United Way Mumbai. Can we please put our hands together and welcome on stage Mrs. Jayanti Shukla. Can we please welcome her on stage, please?
Honorable Minister, Shri Sudhir Mudgantiwar, dignitaries, my colleagues from the philanthropy sector, our award winners, fundraisers, distinguished guests, I wish you all a very good evening. The Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon is the most popular, most prestigious running event of the year, and it is wonderful that the philanthropic aspect of the SCMM has kept pace with the event. It has broken new records and growing the participation from fundraisers, corporates, and of course, the participating charities. As the philanthropy partner of the Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon, United Way Mumbai aims to bring together all stakeholders through this platform to achieve maximum social impact in our communities. Every year, our goal is to leverage the event and make the charity platform more efficient, effective, and an effortless experience. Today, the SCMM is the biggest philanthropy fundraising platform for charities in the country. Our theme for Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon 2017 was Run Exceptional. We invited participants to elevate their run to an exceptional level by dedicating it for a cause, and I can say without a doubt that the response has been record-breaking. Fundraisers raised funds through new, interesting, unconventional, and innovative methods. A company allowed its employees to donate their accumulated leave. Children made gifts and sold them for raising funds. Donations were asked as birthday gifts. Family celebrations were converted into fundraising activities. These and other methods used continue to teach us that there are always opportunities to raise funds when there is a will to do so. At United Way Mumbai, we also came up with various innovations to make this an exceptional SCMM. Our NGO registrations went paperless, with a new online registration process to simplify things, with the United Way team constantly on hand to provide assistance. Our new SCMM portal also made it easy for NGOs to manage their charity bibs digitally and for fundraisers to customize and share online campaigns. Every care was taken to ensure that the experience was exceptional. New incentives were added for the NGOs in the form of privilege levels based on their engagement level with the fundraising platform. We also introduced fundraising rating, whereby fundraisers could rate their chosen NGOs on certain parameters. All these features aimed at increasing and improving the engagement between NGOs and fundraisers, which in turn motivated fundraisers to do that little bit more for their chosen cause. The proof of the success of these innovations lie, as always, in the charity figures. And I now come to the moment that we have all been working towards in the past months. Last year, we raised a total of rupees 28.13 crores. Hold your breath, everyone. This year, due to the exceptional and committed work of all those concerned, we have raised an astounding rupees 32.93 crores. Congratulations, everyone. This is an incredible win for all the amazing non-profit organizations that will deploy these funds to help the underserved amongst us. And I think each and every person in this room and outside who have contributed to this wonderful achievement deserve a huge round of applause again. The Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon 2017 witnessed increased participation in all categories. There were 286 charitable organizations, and you saw some of them on the screen, 151 corporates, and 1049 individual fundraisers. The SCMM has also helped inculcate a sense of philanthropy among the younger generation. 136 children raised funds in the Young Leader category, out of which 24 raised enough to enable their elevation to the Change Runner category. Our fundraisers were backed by over 20,000 donors, proving that the SCMM is an event that provides opportunities to donors, fundraisers, and nonprofits to showcase what they can do to bring about transformational change. I would like to end by acknowledging the passion of Vivek Singh in promoting philanthropy through the event and the trust and support that United Way Mumbai received from Procam International. I would also like to acknowledge the contributions of the Standard Chartered Bank, TCS, and all the event partners who have made the SCMM such a success. Lastly, I would like to thank my team at United Way Mumbai for all the dedication and passion you have put in. You have worked very hard in making SCMM 2017 such a huge success. To everyone who has played a role in the success of SCMM 2017, thank you all once again. We hope to continue breaking new ground together in our future philanthropic endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And as I said, I went backstage actually to practice my pronunciation. I said mind blogging instead of mind boggling, but I think I was right, because when you hear figures like that, I think you need to blog about it as well as boggle about it. So really, those figures were staggering, and I'm so glad you stopped me from actually giving away the figure, because she deserved to be leading the way when it came to 32 plus crores. I think that's incredible.
32.9, right? That's amazing. You know, they say responsibility is the price for greatness. Winston Churchill said that decades ago, and I think it rings so true today. Because in our country, we have organizations that have woven social responsibility into their very DNA. These are trailblazers who aren't just mobilizing their finances, but more importantly, they're mobilizing their people to contribute positively.
Yes, I think the beauty of seeing corporate involvement of companies at the Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon is twofold. One is, of course, we actually see them out there. There's so many CEOs, head honchos, managing directors who actually put on those shorts, get sweaty, and run. That's part one. And part two is they mobilize their entire company to be able to raise those funds. And when you do the two things together, I think that's what gets the real results in place. So before we actually honor some of these corporate leaders, let's go on and invite someone very special. And it's my pleasure to honor and invite on stage the Honorable Minister of Finance, Planning and Forest Departments from the Government of Maharashtra, Shri Sudhir Mungantiwar. Sir, could you please join us on stage? I'd like to request you to just come up and say a few words for us, sir, please.
So could you please say a few words?